Okay, so this is a quick tutorial on how to find a research article that you can use as one of your extra credit options. So what you're going to want to do is use the university library databases that we have available in order to find an appropriate article from an approved journal. So you'll see here I am on UNF's homepage. And if you look underneath the photo, you'll see different columns. You'll see about UNF, you see academics. So under the second column, academics, you see at the bottom of that list is the Thomas Carpenter Library link. So you go ahead and click that link. And this takes you to the library homepage. And you see right in the middle of the page a blue box, and there's the word search on top of it. Now you could just start typing in keywords into this one search box here, but I wouldn't recommend doing it that way because when you search for things using one search, it gives you all types of sources. It gives you books, it gives you newspaper articles which are not approved for this assignment, it gives you all sorts of stuff that isn't going to be helpful to you specifically for this. So instead what you should do is click on Find Databases, which is that first link underneath the search box. And then what you'll want to do is click on P, because what we're looking for is PsycInfo. We're looking for that specific database. It starts with a P. You want to scroll down this list, and you see here, it's almost at the bottom of the list, PsycInfo. Now, if you're accessing the library from off campus, before you get taken to the PsycInfo database, you will be prompted to sign in with your N number and your password, okay? So here we have a search page, and what you'll want to do is just try out some different keywords in order to get to some of the articles that we have. Now, what's nice is that UNF has a ton of articles available electronically, online, through our library, and that's really what you're going to want to look for this particular assignment, because I'm asking for you to not only submit your summary, but to also submit an attachment of the article itself. So let's say that you were interested in some aspect of human development. Let's say that you were interested in temperament and you were really interested in difficult children and wanted to learn more about the research in that area. So you just try out some passwords, or some keywords, like temperament and let's say difficult child and let's say behavior. You also see on this page there are some other options to help narrow your search a bit. If you look on the right-hand side of the screen, you see publication type. I would suggest clicking on peer-reviewed journal, because that's really what we're looking for since you have a specific list of journals that you have to use for this assignment. And then go ahead and click search. Now remember that for this assignment, you're also supposed to be using an article that has been published within the last 10 years. So if you look on the left-hand side, you see some other kinds of ways to refine your results. And here on the left, there is a timeline for publication date. So I would slide that beginning timeline all the way over until you get to 2008, so that you're limiting your results to those articles that have been published in the last 10 years. Okay, so now you have a more narrow list, and all you have to do at this point is just kind of look at the titles, see if there's anything that stands out as interesting to you. And you'll see here that a lot of them you can just access the PDF full text version of the article right from the search results here. So let's say you're really interested in let's say that you really like this first article. Well, what you want to do is look at the journal name, and then you'll want to check it against the list of approved journal articles, and you'll see that child development is one of the journals that you are able to use. So let's say you're interested in that. You go ahead and click on the PDF full text link. That should pull up the article. And there you have it. You can use this, you can read through it and provide your summary. But what you're going to want to also do is save this PDF article to your computer because you'll have to upload it as an attachment with your summary in Canvas. So you'll see if you kind of move your mouse around, there's this symbol here with an arrow, and this is what you use to download it to your computer. And you can decide where to save it and what it should be called. Okay? Other times, you don't have a link to the PDF full text right in the search results, and so you might have to go a little bit further. If the library database doesn't have it, you'll get an indicator that says not available. And there might be situations where we may have it, but you just don't have that link right in there. So this one, predicting growth curves of early childhood externalizing problems. You can click on this full text finder. Sometimes you'll get a blank screen here, and so you want to launch that in a different window, right? But you see here that when you clicked on that, you were able to access the full text link. So sometimes it's available right there in the actual result list, and sometimes you have to, do a couple of extra clicks in order to get to that specific article. Now, Journal of Abnormal Child Psychology may not be on your approved list. So let's say you fall in love with this particular article and you really want to do a summary on it. Well, all you have to do is either show it to me in class or send me an email and attach it to the email, and I'll let you know whether or not it's okay to use for the summary. So that's your quick tutorial on how to find research articles. If you have any questions, please let me know.